Did you start the year saying, this is it? This is the year I get control of my money. But 6 months in, nothing has changed. This is your reminder that you still have 6 months to change that. Because it's not about the perfect start, it's about a strong finish. So for the next 4 Sundays, I'm giving you one doable task each week to reset your finances. And I promise you, you won't be overwhelmed by this process. Each one takes about an hour, and by the end of it, you'll have a clear spending plan, savings growing in the background, and even investments working for you. Week 1 is the personal audit. This week might sting a little, but it's the most important step in the whole process. We're gonna see what you're really spending your money on. But I want you to go through it with no judgment of yourself, just looking at the numbers, just looking at the facts, just looking at how your money's moving. That's it. What you're gonna do first is print out the last 3 months of your bank statements. Yes, print it out. It needs to be in your hands. So this means your savings, your checkings, your credit cards, any statement that you get about finances, print it out. The second step is you're gonna download my free Clarity Snapshot. And the third step is you're gonna create one snapshot for the past 3 months. So one for March, one for April, one for May, or whichever 3 months are the most recent for you. Then you're gonna go line by line on your bank statement. Every transaction goes on the sheet. Do not skip the random Amazon order or that one-time brunch. And as you enter each expense on the snapshot, you're gonna cross it off on your statement. By the end of this process, you're gonna have 3 clear monthly snapshots. Something I want you to do, it's kind of what I call a clarity check. I want you to write down what you think you spent each one of those months. So write what you think you spent in March, April, May, or whatever months you're doing this in. And I can guarantee you that almost all of us are off by about 10 to 20%. Now, for full transparency, this week, this first task might take you longer than an hour, but this is the foundation of the entire financial reset. And once it's done, the next 3 weeks get way easier. In week 2, we're gonna be building your ideal plan. Now that we have a clear picture of what you got going on financially, we're gonna build out your baseline. I want you to lay out your 3 monthly clarity snapshots and ask yourself, how much was I spending on groceries, eating out, subscriptions? Which months are outliers and why? And where do I wanna cut back without feeling deprived? Then I want you to print a clean copy of the monthly clarity snapshot. This is your ideal monthly plan moving forward. I want you to use the 70-20-10 rule, which you can see a little bit more about in this video. But basically what it comes down to is 70% is for your needs, 20% is for your savings and debt payoff, and 10% is for your wants. This plan, this financial reset is not about being extreme. It's about being intentional. Even if you can't hit that 20% savings yet, you'll know what to work toward. Something I want you to start thinking about is your annual expenses. So Christmas, vacations, car registration, back to school shopping. These things aren't surprises and they should be included in your monthly expenses. What you're gonna do is break them into monthly chunks and start planning for them now. We'll get into this a little bit more in week 3. And that quickly, we're at week 3, where we're gonna automate your savings. You know the phrase, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. Insanity. It's time to stop relying on discipline, which hasn't worked so far, and start relying on systems. This week, I want you to focus on setting up a high yield savings account. Not at your regular bank, because those pay you pennies. And I want you to make sure that this bank account has no monthly fees, no high requirements, and no direct deposit requirement. In this account, you're gonna have 2 things. One is your starter emergency fund. Even just $200 to $1,000 is a game changer. The second thing you're gonna have in this account is your annual expense fund. So if you want $1,000 for Christmas, set up an auto transfer of $83 a month. Same with the car repairs, with travel, with back to school, with any annual expenses that aren't surprises that you need to work into your spending plan. These transfers should be set up to hit automatically after payday. Like, you don't even want to have to think about it. If you take nothing else from this video, let it be to set up your savings to run on autopilot. And in week 4, we're going to automate your investment. You work hard for your money, so now let your money work hard on its own. I want you to set up your core investment accounts, your 401k, your Roth IRA, your high yield savings account, your HSA, and a brokerage account. Next week, I'll be posting a video breaking down all these accounts. Just set up small auto payments. $50, even $20 can make a difference over time. If your paycheck hits on the 1st and the 15th of every month, your investments should auto pool on the 2nd and the 16th. The point here is that you don't need to be a financial expert to make your money work for you. You just need a system. It's going to be consistency over perfection. Listen, this plan is not about restriction, it's about relief. Money should support your lifestyle, not stress you out. If you made it through week 1, you're already ahead of most of the people. Stick with this for the next 30 days and you'll have a system that supports you all year long and for years to come. This year is your year to feel in control. Not perfect, not rich overnight, just in control. And honestly, being in control is a bigger deal than you know right now.